Good morning, my friends. Hope you guys are doing well. It's bright and sunny here. I had a great weekend. I hope you guys did too. Today's topic I want to share about is what do people really think of you? And yesterday I was listening to somebody on Clubhouse who was talking about the subject, and I was like, interesting subject. And those who don't know what Clubhouse is you download an app and you go into these different rooms, and there's a lot of subject matters there, and you just go in and out of the room and see where you feel connected to, and you can share your thoughts in that room, and you connect with people. So a lot of businesses have come out of this, a lot of connections have happened. So I believe it could be beneficial for you if you would like to be on another platform of social media. So when I started to think about it, what do really people think of you? Now, these are my opinions. So as you know, as always, I talk about myself mostly, and then I do a general assessment of what I think. And as I was pondering on this question, what do people really think of me? I started to go down that memory lane of what do my family think? What do my friends think? What do a stranger thinks when they look at me? And through my journey, just as a snapshot, I was thinking from my young age to now, I had people talk about my outer appearance. Some said I looked very handsome and you're short. And some people used to, call me chubby when I was a kid, a pig sometimes. So I was just going through that memory lane, and I felt all those emotions. To be quite honest, I really did not care if people call me a porco, which was a pig, or because I was chunky, or people thought I looked at Eric Estrada, which was, it helped my ego, like, oh, I look good. And a couple of times I did get dates in my younger days because I looked like Eric Estrada. So, but defining all that, that was just the outward appearance. And then as I got older, I was acknowledged by saying, oh, you're doing really well in the world. Financially, you're doing great. You have got a great wife, got a great kid. You're a great father. You are a great husband. So all those were the viewpoints that people were telling about me. Now, there are people who I look outside from, find myself in a place where I feel like, whoa, I am not as attractive as that guy. Oh, I have not accrued as much success as this person. Oh, I'm not highly educated as my friend who is an engineer and he has done so many things, And then I took a step back and I had to say, okay, my assessment, what people have told me from negative to positive, I have only focused on what I have not achieved. Let me focus on what I have achieved and what I do have. And when I started to think about what all I've achieved and what all I have, my energy just changed. I started to feel better about myself. I started to say, man, I am doing great. I got a beautiful house. I got a beautiful wife. I've got a wonderful daughter. And she's got a lovely husband who loves her. I must have done something right. So overall, when we start assessing, we are so focused on what other people think, and we go on with our lives because we feel their approval matters. And when they say we are approved and we have done well, we feel good about ourselves. If they say, oh, Nivesh, you look handsome, we feel really good. But inward, like, oh, I wish I could do something with my nose, or wish I could do something with my pigmentation. We find these flaws in us. But if we dig deeper, how is our character? How do we treat other people? These are all the essentials to make us a whole being. And when I dug deeper into my soul, and I said, my creator, my God, you created me in heaven and brought me down to this earth with an assignment, with a purpose. What is my purpose and what is my need in life? And if you created me, you would create me for a reason. If, I don't say that social media is bad, because right now I am on social media. YouTube is one of the platforms, and there are Instagram, Facebook, and all these things. We are so caught up in other people's image and their success that we forget where we are. And if you look at it, and if you're connected to your creator, you will not feel that you are unsuccessful, you are bad, because you are perfectly created in his image and you have his approval. And once you acknowledge that, you will never, and I say never, that's a strong word, is you will never feel that you need an approval of a person, because you will know why you were created, how you were created, and for what purpose. So when we keep our mindset on those subjects, on those thoughts, we will change our energy. We will not look left or right and get distracted of what people think of us. We are always gonna see as what does our creator think of us, because at the end of the day, we have to answer to him. Yes, we live in this world and we are obligated in some way or the other to answer to the world of how we behave, how we carry ourselves. But if we are looking of our outer appearance, if you're looking at our outer success of life, and that is what we live on, we are always going to find ourselves shortchanged. And that is just going to perpetuate negative feelings within us, because we can never, ever measure up to anyone. We have cliques in our lives that we can be around friends, and they will lift us up, we lift them up, and we are there. But then sometimes when you go away behind your back, what do they say? Oh, Nivesh, he is not as friendly as we thought he was. Oh, Nivesh, he's not very generous. There are things people will say. And then that's where the hurt feeling comes, is when you find out from the third person, oh, they talked about you, Nivesh. They said you were this, you were that, or you don't look good enough, or you're short. And then we carry that feeling. If we remove ourselves from what other people think, none of that matters. So I would like to encourage you is that connect yourself to your creator and feel responsible to what he thinks. Because at the end of the day, he made you to be that shining bright star in this world. Are you letting your light shine with whatever you do? Or are you only shining when people acknowledge you? So saying all that is, do not hinder yourself in your journey of success by comparing to others and what people may think of you. And my journey on thinking on these matters was just brief. And I got so many emotions. Some were good, some were bad, some were ugly. But of course, I didn't let them sink in. I only kept them out as an assessment. And then I had to dig down deep and say, my character, my understanding of life definitely depends on the one who makes me in his image. So I'm accountable to him. People are going to love me for who I am, or they may not like me. And I'm not saying that we don't have to be out there to accommodate people's feelings. We can't just say like, oh, I don't care about you. That's not what I'm saying. Saying is their approval is not what you need to be successful, to be beautiful. So I just want to encourage you today is go out and be yourself. Don't let other people or their feelings or what they say determine who you are, because their opinion about you doesn't matter. You have to feel right in your spirit. And as a follower of Christ, Bible is my compass. I follow the scriptures. What does it tell me and how to live my life? The fruits of the Spirit defines everything of who I am and what I should be. And those who don't know what the fruits of the Spirit is, those are 9 fruits, and you will see it in Galatians. And it talks about your character. So I would say is believe in who God made you and don't believe other people's opinion about you, because that doesn't matter. So have a wonderful day. If you have any thoughts on this, what I have said, and you feel connected to what I'm saying, let me know in the comments and share your experience. What do you think of what God thinks of you, what the Creator thinks of you? So anybody who comes to you in any negativity and tells you that you're not good enough, you are always good enough for the Creator who created you. When you strive to please Him, your Creator, because He is the owner of your mind, of your soul, of your body, because He has trademarked you. And so you are His, and if you have got His approval, trademark, you're branded by Him, what does it matter what anybody thinks? Have a great week. See you later.